So hello everyone, myself Aniket. In this we will be discussing about a new question that is majority element. So the description part is very simple. That is, we are given an array nums of size n. We have to return the majority element. Now here the definition is given that the majority element is the element that appears n by 2 times. So let's understand this. For example, here it is 3 2 3. So let's say we have a array which contains 3, 2 and 3. So here the size of the array n equal to 3, and if we divide it by 2, we have to take the we'll get 1.5, but we'll take floor division, so it will be 1. So from this we can understand that the value of n by 2 is 1, whereas the element 3 it is 2. So here 3 is the majority element. Similarly, we will take another example like 1 1 1 2. So here the size n equal to 4. If we'll divide by 2, the answer is 2. But as 1 is repeated 3 times, or 1 is present 3 times, so 1 is the majority element. So now for doing this, we have various approaches. For example, we can use a map to this question. Like first, what we will do, we will iterate through this array, this whole array, and we will put the frequency of each element with the help of map. For example, if I will take this, let's say here it is 2 3 3 to 3, so the frequency will become 3 2, and 2 is repeated once. So as the frequency is greater than n by 2, so we will return the first value of the map, that is key. So we will get answer. But if we talk about the time complexity, it will be big O of n, and we are using an extra space, it is map, which is also will be big O of n. So to further minimize this, we can use sorting algorithm, that is sorting method. We will just sort this array like 2 3 3, and as we know that the majority element will be greater than n by 2, so we can return the index that is present at n by 2 here. So we'll get the majority element. Like let's say we have 1 1 1 2. So here as this array is sorted, and the index here are like 0 1 2 3. So as we know it is present, the majority element will be present more than n by 2 times, so it will be always present at the middle index here. So but if we'll talk about the time complexity, it will again go to, if we use merge sort, it will go to n log n. So it should be optimized further, like in O of n, or in constant space also, that is O of 1. So in order to solve this problem, we'll be using a famous approach called Moore's voting algorithm. In this algorithm, we mention a voting count, that is like frequency of the element, and the candidate, that is the person who is actually, that is the element which is actually present in the array. So we will iterate it, and what we will do, like, see, we are voting initially will initialize this 0. First of all, here is a function which is known as majority element, and which is taking vector as the input nums. We are initializing int voting equal to 0, that is initially the voting will be 0 as well as the candidate will be 0. So we'll iterate through the whole array, that is nums till nums the size, which will give the array count, array size. And if voting is 0, it means the count is 0 and we are at the first element. So we will make our candidates at nums of I. So now in candidate we'll have the element which is present at first, that is 0th index. Now we will check if this candidate which is present is equal to nums of I. Like if this candidate is present for further indexes in the element, then we will increase the frequency, or I can say votes, of that particular candidate. So we'll do vote plus plus, and if not present, we'll do vote minus minus. And after traversing this whole array, at last we'll return our candidate, that is the element which is present greater than n by 2 will be stored here. So this is the approach. I hope you like it. And if you like the content, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if there is any doubt, please mention in the comment section. And if you want to contact me personally, then you can uh, message me via LinkedIn. It is mentioned in the description. Thank you. So guys, now let's see the coding approach of this problem. So basically, as discussed, here is a majority element. There is a function which is accepting a vector. We will make initially count. This will store the elements, and next we will make candidate 0. Now we will iterate through the array. This is nums of size, which will iterate through this array, that is till last element. We will do I plus plus. Now we will check if v equal to 0, which means we are at the first element, and we will do candidate equal to nums of I. And if this candidate equal to nums of I, we will do voting plus plus, else we will do voting minus minus. Okay, here I have spelling mistake. Okay, if candidate equal to nums of I, then we'll do voting plus plus, as voting minus minus, and last we return candidate. So let's see. So we have an error. This v, okay. Okay, we are voting. This is voting. So now let's submit it. So cool, we got success. Thank you.